I'm out to the point Vietnam, the same name, same one, the bad one, eat so master blasted with the magnum. I asked a question and I stepped to the exit when it's time to contest it. I'll flex on some press it, some rap book, show my black book, I know I took it. I know some tag because the fag writes the name crooked. They got use my snake, but they got my finger, I got my props, cause my tags don't trick. I'm tagging and bagging bitches cause my name is famous in the tree, cause they know my name from person in the teeth. So yo, grab a can. Stand up, all the friends never sell niggas on the third rail. They talking black like the back of my back. It's that artifact chat from the bars out of the track. I never do want to spend one trucks to the head clap. I could have took the up and went, what's on? I got my tap on the back. What the heck does it must break out? Niggas used to jump my clock, but now I'm turning out the shop and spit about 10. Like they want to be down. Avoid the crowd for once, tapping in the back. That's up there. Watch the rail track. Cause I don't want to get tapped. Pieces, been trying to show my name, no shame. Don't want to put the claim down on my nigga change. So much to get my cash flow. I have no remorse. Check me out in the store.
Yeah. It's your boy DJ Voltron, who I got the pleasure of talking to today. And state your platform, my guy.
Peace. Yo, what's the deal? Cornbread,
All right.
Mr. C Breezy, before Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Third Eye Vision. It's a podcast I'm affiliated with Joe Breaking News, the Hemp Club THC. Check us out.com. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? And just vibing, trying to
Just
survive in the
vibe.
madness.
That's a fact. I want to sponsor my man, Fantasia. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's bad. Fantasia. Let me see if I can. I don't know. Instagram. Check him out. He got the cupcakes. They not the edibles. But I just wanted to, represent him. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward moving. This is New York. It's on the wrong
Yes,
side of
sir.
the track. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
We're gonna get into it, man. I hear a lot of bullshit. A lot of bullshit going on with Mayor Adams, man.
Oh my
What you
God.
think, man? You think we need to impeach him?
Yo,
Was good.
listen, man.
Talk to him.
Yo, that man. Listen, everybody has their own, personal, vendettas or, goals that they want to reach, however they want to reach them. Some people, some people look at people as, springboards for them to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Or,
Aha.
you
Right, right.
know, or they can either, help them or make them better.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying?
right.
So, he has, he has a big key down that he holding right now. You understand? And, some people are puppets, you know, some people choose to stand up and fight.
Right.
You dig? Um, I ain't one of them sambo ass dudes, so I really can't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sucking and jiving this shit over here, homie. You
Right.
know, and I'm a respectful dude or whatever the case may be, but don't think I won't chin check you type shit. You know what I'm saying? Not
That's a
saying that
fact.
he's not about that, but everybody's, how they deal with people is different. You understand? Like this whole immigrant thing, the migration, all of these people over here, all of these people is giving away this money, taking out our economy, closing different branches of the school,
Right.
medicals, medical supplies, health benefits, the seniors, the kids, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's madness going on.
let's get into it. So I got some breaking news.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Allegedly,
Right.
truck drivers is boycotting New York City
Oh
because of
my
Donald Trump.
God.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
Donald Trump. I think he
Okay,
lost his court case. He got to pay 355 million to New
okay.
York State.
So now, from what I was looking at it is, they're being turned away because of what's going on over here right now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So, it's not that they not delivering over here. It's that they being turned away. Because I seen a couple of
Oh.
truck of the video, what I'm saying, that they talk about, you know, New York, y'all borders are not allowing certain things come over there.
Mm.
So now, you know, kind of like sidebar, right? Now,
Right.
if you remember, they were stopping the ships from bringing over certain supplies, and they were stuck out in the middle of the ocean type shit, right?
Right. 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 Right.
Okay, I don't know if you know like Timu, Ali is good. All of these different companies started to pop up,
Right.
right? But if you think about it, a lot of that is owned by overseas companies.
Right. Right.
Wow.
You understand? But what if that's the merchandise? You know what I'm saying? That was out there on the boats.
Right.
So now it's still being funneled into the economy. You understand? But you know how material, electronics, frequencies, all of these things bombard the body.
Mm.
You understand?
Before
And a lot of the
before you get deep into it,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even introduce
My bad.
myself. I didn't introduce myself. That platform. Unfortunately, my partner Sweaty couldn't make it today. I'm DJ Voltron, mixtape DJ, repping the BX. And what we talk about Universal Crown, basically everything. It might be some things you don't want to hear, but we're very knowledgeable. So back to you, Cornbread. I mean to interrupt. I just wanted to
Nah,
let
it's
people
good.
know,
It's good.
what they
I
dealing with.
Yo, bro, listen, it's everything as far as perspective. Although it's individual perspectives, the frequency and vibration is what attracts us subconsciously. You
Right, right,
understand the laws of attraction. So regardless to what, the awareness is rising.
right.
You understand? I mean, don't get it twisted. There are people out here that are still sheep.
Mm.
You understand and choose to live on their knees or whatever the case may be and wait for a savior to come help their motherfucking ass.
You know what I call them? I call them dead bodies, and I walk right over them.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I
See,
don't mean to
cause
be savage, uncivilized,
right,
but
right.
if you stay with them, you're gonna be stuck. So I walk right over their bodies, and I keep moving to the promised land. While they waiting for the
Excuse me.
promised land, I'm going toward it. You know what I'm saying? Not to interrupt, but I just wanted to put
No,
that out
no,
there.
no, no,
And
no, no. You're right.
also, I heard 24 hours. So truck drivers are protesting because they're Trump supporters. So this is the
Mm.
information I was getting. So they're 24 hours because they Trump supporters. That should never happen to Trump. They said. So that's why they don't want to bring food to New York. So you hear all
I
kind of
mean,
different things. See how it go?
th yo, there's so many different perspectives. You know what I mean? Motivations is different.
Right,
There's a lot of Trump supporters out here in New York.
right,
You dig? So, I mean, your own family members is divided.
right.
You understand? Not only religion, not only is perspective, not only is it uh, individual perception,
Right.
prejudice. There's so many different separations. How many levels? You know what I'm saying? Is it?
Right, right, right.
So now with the political parties, that's even bigger now. Then you talk. Let's not forget.
Yeah, the vaccine.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. It's this though.
Y'all heard they trying to pay niggas for that now.
They was
You
trying
know,
to do it before.
they try to pay dudes
Burgers,
for that. Yeah.
Metro cards, A for Bud. Yo,
Wow.
Nah, it's like a big. I don't know. It's a big payment coming right now for
a
that.
payment for what? For people that took the jab?
They took the vaccine. Yeah, exactly. The jab.
Yo,
Let's say the jab.
yeah, you gonna stop saying that right now.
Oh my God.
I don't want you to get boycotted before your shit is put out there already. So,
Right,
because
right,
they
right.
listening. They
They
always
always
listening.
listening. Crazy. That's crazy, man.
Word, son. So what we gonna do is we gonna call it the jab
Right, right.
and
Mike Tyson, right?
yo, you know what I'm saying?
The ooh
They got
wee.
called.
And it ain't no drug.
Yo,
It might
dog,
be a drug. You never know.
it's alien DNA, dogs. Graphite,
Mm,
the graphene, son. That's it.
wow.
You
Wow. So
understand?
some
You
fast
know?
forward moving. I want to jump to everything. As far as the
Yeah.
problems in New York City. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to get deep with the aliens and the DNA. That's going to be another conversation.
Shit,
I
they
know
ain't
you about
ready
to
for
go
it, bro.
in. I know you about to
They
go
ain't,
in.
they ain't ready
Right?
for it, man. Yeah, yeah,
I want Sweaty to be here because you're on the same same vibe when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
nah, it's
The
cool. It's cool
Sumerians,
whenever. Yeah,
yeah,
whenever.
the Sumerians and all that. Let's
Yeah, the
talk about
Duval.
I was cool. First I was like, man, fuck what are these migrants doing here? You know what I'm saying? At one
Uh-oh.
time I was like, yo, and then I was like, yo, oh okay, it's all right. They want a better life. And I didn't really know about the sanctuary cities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know about that. That's why a lot of
Right.
people are angry. So I'm
Right,
like,
right, right.
okay, New York is a sanctuary city. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want, but then they come in and put their foot on black people. I mean, like, allegedly they supposed to replace us.
What's this?
What you think
Our
about that?
vote. Our vote. That's what it's about.
Mm.
It's because of the vote.
But they're taking our resources. You understand?
Yeah. But
We have
see,
a
but
lot
all
of
right, so
homeless.
now, all right, so now peep game, right? All of that money that they was giving to Ukraine and Ukraine, right, was it still is, right, is one of the top three, right? Child trafficking, child trafficking and organ harvesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, the trafficking of women. You get what I'm saying? Weapons
Right.
of mass destruction, right?
Right.
Now, Russia and Ukraine already had their own problems. But here come
Mm.
America, not minding their fucking business.
Uh-oh.
You understand? And then they want to come involve themselves in other people's shit. And that's only because the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying? So now, if you think about it, it was the art of war. But now all of this really boils down to, right, being as though that the conscious community, even the white people, are waking up. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
So technically, I'm not even gonna play the color card, right?
Right. Right.
Because that's really too cliche. You know, understand? And I'm not gonna be one of them dudes that's gonna hold on to it. Because at the end of the day, right? Not all white people is bad, just like not all black people is good. You
Right.
get what I'm
Right.
saying? Your
Right.
own brother will sell your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Look at the story with Harriet Tubman. That was her husband. He said, "Nah, I don't want to run. I'm tired of running, and I want to go back to master." And she blew his motherfucking head off.
Right. I'm getting off the subject a little bit.
No, you're not. No,
But
you're
but
not.
but but
You're not
what I'm about to
because
ask you is, you believe this is a parallel universe? This is like the
oh
most.
oh
This is
oh
the most domestic years that passed by. People killing their moms and their fathers, like everywhere in the states,
all
probably
right.
around the
So
world.
so you do know about
Wow.
the Mandela effect, right?
Right. Right.
Okay, and you do know about what happened in
Well,
CERN in
well, explain to
2012,
the
right?
explain to the people that's going to tune in with everything you're
Okay,
talking about.
so the Mandela effect really is where, okay, like uh, the monocle on the Monopoly man on the board game, they're trying to say that he never had a monocle
Mm-hmm.
or he had a monocle. You understand? The
Right.
same thing like with Bernstein Bears. Is it Bernstein or Bernstein?
Mm.
You understand? Just like they always Curious George if he had a tail or if he didn't have a tail.
Right.
You dig? So now basically it's they're trying to say with the whole Mandela effect, where it derived from was the thing that happened in CERN in 2012
Mm.
when um they created a black hole and it sucked us into a parallel universe, which was
Right.
right next to our universe. But that's
Mm.
only if you into that perspective of quantum physics and parallel universes and all of that other stuff. I don't want your public if they're not into that. I don't want that if they're not ready for that or whatever. I'm not saying that they're not
Right.
right, but I don't want them to go off of
Yeah.
what
Off the
we
grid.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's if you're not when you start digging into that that beehive, right?
Right.
Or that nest.
Mm-hmm.
Once you start to dig into that, you're gonna start seeing a whole different perspective of things. It's like you're gonna
Uh-huh.
go from this to this right here.
Right.
And some people mind because of they created a certain sense of security and will not be able to handle it.
Absolutely.
You
Absolutely.
understand? And then remember frequency and vibration. So now what we're doing is creating a vibration, a frequency.
Mm-hmm.
You dig? Now there will out of your public, there will be people out there that will listen or be like this. All right, these brothers is on some other shit, but
Right.
then there's some that be like, they don't want to hear that because they're not receptive to that.
What's
Not at
this?
all. It's crazy because it's like a smoke screen. All they see is today.
Well, it's in their own mind, they're more or less existing, not living.
Absolutely.
You dig? And then when you say certain things to a person, when you let's just say they may look at you or perceive you as less than them, right? But when you start speaking of certain words with confidence and you're projecting a level of intelligence with confidence,
Absolutely.
they are going to be intimidated by that to some degree, and they're going to chastise and ridicule you for the things that you're saying because your frequency and vibration
It's higher.
rattled, right? It
Hmm.
rattled their foundation of wet tissue paper,
Right.
paper mache. So being as though that they already doesn't have they don't have like a solid foundation with themselves, a certain security.
Copy that.
Because that's all what it boils down to is really a security, insecurity, basically.
Right. A lot of
But then
insecurity.
right, but then that falls back on the ignorance when the knowledge is there, but you choose not to be receptive to it.
We kind of get off the subject. I want to, that'd be a good those subject for next episode. But I just want to implement that. I think a lot of food has a lot to play into what you're
It
saying.
does. It
Not enough
does.
vitamin D and zinc. There's a lot of
Well,
estrogen in men, a lot of testosterone in women. You know,
well, well. That is the food, the air, and the water.
right,
You understand? And then um, it's also um, it could be your material. You
right,
understand? Because now, let's just say your body is 98.6 degrees all the time.
right.
So now, as a man, you out there wearing your girl pants,
Mm,
and you're creating friction plus your intake, you're producing abnormal sperm cells,
absolutely.
right? So
Abnormal sperm
now,
cells, erectile dysfunctions, a
right,
lot of things go into that.
right. So now you messing with your genetics. You messing with your 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 pH levels. This
Right.
falls back on hygiene as well. You know what I'm saying? Your percentage of hydrogen. That's what it's called, your pH.
Take this bottle of water. They said the plastic is messing with our pH level.
Of course. They saying to drink more bottled,
Glass, glass,
but yeah, glass.
glass and box. I noticed like a lot
What?
of white neighborhoods they got box water in boxes and Aquapana. That's Italy. I love that water. It comes in a bottle, glass
It's in the
bottle.
glass. Glass,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's some
It
good
tastes
water.
different.
Right, right. We
It
get
tastes
kind of getting off
different.
the subject. So when I was telling you about the migrants, I was very, at first I was like, okay, I was just trying to figure it out. But then when they start giving
Mhm.
our resources, like I
But
was
oh
saying
yeah, this is
before,
what I was saying with that.
right,
Trump Trump was able to get us money, stimulus. He was the only president that was able to do that. He made a
right,
mockery of the government because first of all, when he got on, it was supposed to be a joke anyway. It was supposed to be like a spoof type shit. Oh yeah, to see if I'm gonna really be able to do it. But
right.
then when he started creating momentum, everything changed.
Mm,
You dig? So now he more or less like, oh, okay, they giving me the green light. Oh, and then now I'm getting backed up by this people. I'm getting and then the homies. Oh yeah, I'm going in.
right, right, right.
But then the remember, he's the only one that wasn't part of this bloodline.
Mm, right, right, right.
So now that's
Uh
another
oh.
thing too. Those people. The
Let me. I'm getting off. We really get off the subject, right?
so
Because I
no,
want to
we
talk.
not.
I want to talk about
We not.
reptilians. Reptilians, real quick, right? Now, some people houses, even I had bugs and mice or whatever, right?
Mhm.
They had this thing on TV where they got certain signals, right? For
Yeah,
bugs and squirrels and mice, even reptilians. You could play on your phone like the noise. Now, I want to see if it affects the president or any of these people that got reptilian skin. If you play that sound, will they go crazy? Will they run? That's what I want to
but
know.
then that's maybe the gigahertz. You understand the frequencies,
The frequency
because you
codes,
know
yeah.
how the universal frequency is the 432.
Right,
You dig? But then there's higher frequencies than that. But then peep game, you emit frequency and vibrations.
mm,
We emit frequency and vibration. So
right,
now what that does, it creates pulses and waves. So
right,
now as a consciousness, which is more than one person, right? But it's universal,
right.
right? And who discovered it was Nikola Tesla, and
Mm,
this is why they silenced him
right.
because he tapped into the ionosphere, which is our Wi-Fi. This is what they use for the heart. So now, let's just say your electrical impulses that
Right.
run across your brain, the synapses, right? If you know anything about electricity, right, it creates frequency and vibration depending on how wide the current is flowing. Let's just say the current is your thoughts.
Right.
Remember that movie Scanners?
I didn't see that movie.
from back in the days. I ain't talking my age, right? But they had this movie called Scanners from back in the days. But remember, all of that is telekinesis.
So look, just check this out, right? It's
Yeah.
kind of same as the. You ever hear of a media?
A meteor?
A media. They channel spirits.
Oh, a medium.
Yeah, I'm sorry, a medium. I'm bugging out. A
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
medium
Medium.
that
Yeah, yeah,
channel spirits,
yeah.
and then you have the media, which I was saying, the vice versa, where
Hmm.
they channel our our mental mind stage with frequencies, as well as the medium challenges the ghost. So it's basically just on the same type of frequency, right? That the media
Well,
channels the spirits. They use different type of
okay.
frequencies.
That's EMFs,
Okay,
electrical magnetic frequency.
okay.
Okay. So
Which one?
now
Channel spirits or
both,
okay?
right? This is how you're able to pick on the device. Device is, let's just say, is an EMF detector,
Mm,
right? This is how you're able, because spiritual energy is ionic energy. It never dissipates.
right.
It just transforms shape and form.
Got you.
It's energy. It's all around us. This is why you could be in thought, or in, let's just say, you you feeling depressed about something, you worried about a bill, or you have an argument with your shorty, or you having a difference of opinion with your kids. All of those are different emotions, right?
Mm,
All of those are different points, different frequencies.
absolutely.
So now, being as though your ancestors are still all around you, right? Even other beings, beings of sorrow, despair, unhappiness,
Mm,
you understand? Those are low frequency beings.
mm,
So this is how you're receptive to it. This is why people start to flip, and this is why you get the argument and all of this other shit,
mm,
right? But when you want a higher frequency, regardless to what, you know what I mean, and you use your logic and you're not bombarded by an emotional perspective. Remember, all of those is different frequencies,
right. Right.
laws of attraction. So now we can repel in a consciousness those reptilians.
Right.
We can also be attracted to higher frequency beings,
Let me tell
the
you something
beings that,
something very interesting that happened to me for the past 2 years.
what's
I've
up?
been seeing angel numbers like crazy.
The
I
triples
can't
numbers,
explain it. I can't explain. It's driving me
yeah,
crazy. Like
you
more and
being
more each
con
day.
they trying to contact you. It's just
Mm.
like the silent noise. I know you know what that is. I know the people in the public. I know you guys know what that is. The
You
silent
talking about
noise.
the ear buzzing?
Yeah,
Okay, so well,
different
my
different
understanding is that it's
ears.
like Morse code. The alien ancestors trying to communicate with you.
They don't necessarily have to be the alien ancestors. They could be the beings that occupy this realm, this earth.
Mm.
Your ancestors that's still here, that hasn't. They've ascended, but they've come back. You understand? Because remember, they're transcendent beings, like all your loved ones. They all around you. You know what I'm saying? They could unzip the reality, look through at you like this, and be like, "All right, V over there chilling. All right, I'm a bounce and come back.
Mm. Yeah, yeah.
He don't need me." You understand? Because remember, like I said, when you are in the different points of an emotional state, this radiates different. This
Mm.
radiates different. You're receptive to other beings around us.
Right.
You understand? If you and your homie, it could be your girl, it could be your a friend of yours. You could be in a certain state of mind, and you guys would be. You could think of him, or he could, or and he'll hit you up. A
Yeah,
day
that
later,
happens
like,
a
yo,
lot. Yeah,
a homegirl, a family member.
that happened with my wife yesterday.
This is what I'm saying. So the laws of attraction, that frequency is it's and being as though we all emit their our own individual frequency.
Mm.
Because you got the heavy metals, you got as far as the intake, if you ain't got enough electrolytes in your body, enough zinc, enough magnesium, all of those different things put your blood type, so
Mm.
all of those things put, and then if you got the
DNA, right? Oh yeah,
and then you got the jump off, you
the
different.
jab. Yeah.
Yeah, you different.
So you ever hear Amorous?
Cool.
Amorous is a supplement. It's
I'm
kind of like
amorous.
it connects your DNA. You take that with Haritaki. Haritaki is
No.
so powerful with your body, like a supplement. It
Uh-huh.
opens up your pineal gland, and then
Wow.
Amorous connects your DNA. But it's like gold.
Word.
It's like eating gold. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I heard of the gold thing. The colloidal silver. If I'm
No,
not
this is
colloidal.
different. This is called Amorous. So it connects your DNA from destruction. But they said it's not dangerous. It's just beware because if you can't handle it, because it take you like you took mushrooms, and it take you to all these different dimensions. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And you could buy it right on Amazon. That's what's crazy. I lost you for a minute.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excuse me, public.
Right. Right.
Word. Yeah, you need to put me on. Make sure you put that in there. You're gonna put the hashtag so that your people can look it up.
Right.
You hear
Right.
that?
Arataki Amorous. But we so far off New York City on the wrong side
Nah.
of the track. You
Yo,
know.
bro. You know what's so crazy? We ain't even that far off. You know why? Because ignorance is the only separation.
Yeah, we will put it that
Cause
way. Actuality.
yo, cause if you break it down, like I've had a conversation with a pro-white tattooed bulldagger,
Mm.
and for all that out there that don't know what a bulldagger is the man in the relationship of a lesbian relationship.
Right. Right.
And the joke was we kind of both was looking at the same chick walk past because she had the fat ass in the dress. And
Right.
I said, ain't that funny? All of this fighting that everything be going on between us and the sexes when we both like the same shit.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yo, so I was like, yo, me and you could be the greatest of hunting partners. Right? And
Right.
she laughed. So she's looked at it. We build on knowledge, stuff that's going on, like how we building, like because we building stuff that's going on in New York, the
Right.
food,
Right.
the air, the water, how these things is affecting us, the subliminal messaging through audio, visual manipulation.
Right.
You dig? And almost 2 hours went past. It's like we created a bubble and bounced back energy all around us.
Right.
We created that star that what Terrence Howard is talking about. I forgot the name of it.
Mm. I didn't even
You
check
understand?
his interview. I'm gonna check that out. I
He
see he was
killed
getting
it.
deep.
Yeah, bro. I made a
So you
comment
not
on
for
one of
nothing,
those. Uh,
not to cut you off again, but let
uh,
the people know what part of New York you represent you from, your
okay.
stomping grounds and all of that.
All right. I'm from Flatbush. I'm from Newkirk. Newkirk. Right. Uh,
Right, right,
um, but I stay in the X. But I'm everywhere.
right. How does this
So.
situation affect you? Because the
Um,
whole migrant situation, New York in general, is
um,
so hard to live as a minority.
actually, depending on what you do, is how you be affected by it. Because depending on where you moving in life, you dig. Although, like I was saying, Trump, I mean, gave us money, got us money. So now all of that money that they getting thousands of dollars,
Right,
millions of dollars. All of these different buildings that they was once condemned,
right,
they just moving them motherfuckers in there. They renovating the shit and not saying everybody don't deserve a bed to lay,
right.
dog. But when the people that's already here, the seniors, bro, the
That's
senior
what I'm saying.
citizens, how
The
about
veterans.
they, the veterans? Like, yo, sometimes certain seniors, let's just say a percentage, right? Let's say 65 or 60% of the seniors, just from say from this borough alone,
Right,
from on the two side or the four side or the five side, you get what I'm saying? Right?
right,
On that end, right? They may not have enough food or enough funds that's gonna last them a whole month.
right,
Because not only are they having issues with the HMOs and their health insurance that they got to pay crazy deductibles, right? The amount of money that the welfare that they're giving them, plus their own bills, unless you're draining excuse me, excuse me, I don't even want to go there. Unless you, let's just say you want the farewell program,
right. There
and
you
it's a
go.
career for you, right? That's the only way you're gonna actually see your money. But the people that let's just say the retirees, the veterans, there's certain funds that they not giving them. That certain shit is being cut. So how the
Yeah,
fuck they gonna eat?
right,
And how they gonna get their medicine to sustain themselves? Right? Think about it. They're the history of the land, right? So they're
right.
not doing anything to generate revenue into the economy.
Mm,
The
What?
only thing they're living by is by their insurance, their pension, their retirement money, shit like that.
right,
Then you got the other ones that's on the farewell program that's using it as a career,
right, right.
all the
That's the
way down
dead
to
bodies I was talking about.
this is what I'm saying, right? The zombies that's
Right,
that's all the way down to their grandkids.
right,
Granted, whatever reason happened in your lifetime, in your mother's lifetime, whatever the case may be, that was supposed to just be an option or bounce or a stepping stone for you to get the fuck out of Dodge.
absolutely.
But being as though you became complacent, this is why the situation is what it is. Then you got the opioids, the opiates, all of these different mood stabilizers and all of like chemical imbalances, right?
Right,
My brother. So it's it's diabolical with but genius at the same time.
right,
But if you ain't smart enough to pick it up, is it right that you deserve to get what you get?
right. Uh,
Be like, yo, dog, the door is there. You can choose to walk through it or not, but the rest of this shit is burning down over here.
right.
right? But if you comfortable, all right, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge.
Right. As I said, walking over dead bodies.
But
Get to where you
this is
got to
what
go.
and this is what I'm saying, bro. So that's technically the only separation that we have is no color line, there's no gender well, you got them gangsters,
Wow.
you know
Right.
what I'm saying? The alphabet gangsters, and and then you got the other ones. You dig? That's they building the underground tunnels out in Brooklyn.
Right. Right.
You dig? So it's yo, bro. That's the separation.
Yeah. A lot of separation. You
That's
got
the
the
separation.
Palestinians. You know. They
Yo, but
they
they
stick
started
together.
slavery, bro. The Arab dudes back in the days,
Right.
they started slavery, not the white people.
Ha!
I heard.
So it's mind blowing, bro.
Right.
So it's like now you gotta look, but you supposed to be my brother. How you gonna do that to me?
Right.
When it's us supposed to be us against them anyway?
Well, they got oppressed for 75 years from Israel. We got oppressed over 200 years. They finally stood
400.
up. They, yeah, 400. My fault. So, but they the only ones that stood up. We didn't stand up. We don't stand for nothing because we're so separated,
Dog, they don't even
especially here in New
consider
York.
the Middle East Africa. Are you kidding me, my G?
You talking about Egypt?
Yeah,
Yeah, they call it
son, the
Egypt. They
middle.
don't call it Africa.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
fam.
crazy.
That was
Morocco is
Kemet.
Morocco. They're not considered Africa.
That was Kemet, bro.
What?
Mmm.
That's
Let's
even
get it.
before
Bob.
any of that.
Let's get into it.
That was Kemet. They used to sell books and spices and cloth.
Right. Right. So what I
Doggy.
do, what we do here, right, on Universal Crown, right?
That's a fact.
Podcast, right?
That's a fact.
I'm gonna make you the mayor. What is
Nah.
the solution? You know what I'm saying? This, hypothetically speaking, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Simulating.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're the mayor.
Yeah.
What's the solution? What would be your solution? Put that energy out there so maybe some
All
people
right.
listen, take heed. How do you
All right.
survive? The whole nine.
First of all, you ain't gonna give them a fish. You're gonna teach them how to fish.
Right.
Aha.
I ain't giving you shit.
What?
I'm gonna
Okay.
do what I can to help you, but you have to do for yourself. I'm gonna
Oh
put
my
these
god.
things in order so that you can do it,
Right.
and in the process, you're gonna be building your own self.
Let's go.
Right. Right. Right.
Just like the women, to me, just like the women in welfare, even the men on welfare, right? You can't have. We'll take care of your kid that you come in there with, but if you had another kid while you on this, we ain't taking care of your kid.
Right.
That's gonna be your responsibility and the kid and the father's responsibility. But
When you
this
say
is
the
why they got
father,
the
when you say the father's responsibility, you think it's right that they pay child support, or would you
yo
change that?
fams. That would be one of the first things I would change. Dogs, it goes back to 1932, bro. Are you kidding me? Some people out here, I've heard stories where the man was found not to be the father through genetics, through DNA, and he
Mm.
still end up having to be the father on paper because in the best interest of the child, you will
Right.
remain his father. But let's just say you ain't changed it through the diaper, you ain't burped that little nigga, you ain't throw a ball, you ain't do nothing. I'm sorry, the kid, the child,
Right. Right.
because a kid is a dog. I mean, the kid is a baby goat. My apologies. The women and the whatever out there, whatever they feel, or whatever. The child, okay? Because I'm a dad too. I'm not a father. I'm a dad.
Right.
So it's a difference. I'm in the trenches with him when they
Right.
were when he was small. Other than that, you dig? So, and as a man in the farewell program, and you got a child, you got a year to get your shit together.
I wish we had a woman on here because I
Because
know they would
it's
debate
a
you.
little one sided.
Right.
It's cool.
You
Maybe
know.
next time I'm with it.
So, if you lady you want to
And
debate,
then, oh,
pull
hold
up,
on,
talk to us.
hold on. Peep game. 800 a month per child, right?
Right.
Let's just say she got multiple baby daddies.
Mm.
How much she got to work?
I know where you're coming from with this. So with
Fam,
that said, I've seen this girl who's trying to school young ladies about having 5 different baby daddies and how much income she's getting
Oh my
at the
god.
end of 5 baby daddies. She's
you
getting
need
over
to
a
slap yourself.
thousand. What she said, 4,000 a month,
That's a fact. You see
and
what
that
I'm
made
saying?
women that little when you mold little women's mind about how to get in this paper, especially when it came out rough. Of course, they're gonna lay on their back and have
Because it's
multiple
a hustle.
children from different fathers.
Yo, scrap. It's a
What?
hustle.
Right, right.
It's a hustle, my G.
Same hustle like when I was younger, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to get a woman in every country,
What's this?
I thought about that too.
because you can own land once you have a child with that lady,
In other
on a
countries.
house. Yeah, and the house in Philippines, Thailand is super cheap, man. Condominium super cheap.
I know.
So that was my
With a
whole
New York
intention.
mentality and you schooling shorty out there,
Shorties,
fam.
like 40 different baby moms. You know
But
what I'm saying?
but that's being responsible.
Exactly. Like I said, I was younger. That was my mentality at the time.
Right. Because yeah, I
You
mean
know.
every dude, even some chicks, yo, I gotta break this. I gotta break it down. I gotta get in this cheap.
Right.
You dig? It's all about conquer. That's ego shit.
Right.
You understand? Not,
We was just talking
not,
about the ego. The eagle
yeah.
get a nigga killed. You gotta learn. Like I was talking to
But
my
that's
partner about that.
insecurities and ignorance.
Right.
But
Let me ask
that's
you a
what it
question.
boils down to.
Could you walk away from a fight
I have,
without feeling right? But
but
then you pussy or you a coward. That's what
see words like my man Charleston, whatever your man is, you sure do.
Charlton White.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only words hurt bitches, nigga.
Right. Right.
It only hurt your mama. It don't
Right.
hurt
Right.
me. Yo, dogs, I'm gonna tell you, there's been a situations where I was fueled by other situations,
Right.
and I had to spare that dude because I know what I'm capable of doing,
Right.
and two, it wasn't fair to their parents.
It's always the 3-second decision to ruin your
Dogs,
life. 1, 2, 3 could ruin your life.
dogs. Like I, I, I split in 10 different ways in seconds because I knew my main objective was to destroy.
Right.
So I wasn't gonna allow that low frequency alter my logic because
Absolutely.
I wanted to go home and smoke my bud. I wanted to go home and play video games and watch cartoons
Right.
in my own crib. You understand?
Right. 3 second decision.
So
You'll be
if I
with
would have did
mad
that,
niggas in Rikers Island.
dogs, if I would have did that, I know I would have been on the news. I know I would have been on the news because of how drastic it would have been.
Right. Right.
So I laughed because as long as you don't do this, or if you ain't talking to me and your spit projectile touching me,
Right.
you can say
Y'all listen
whatever
to
the fuck you
cornbread,
want.
man. Some of y'all act too tough, man.
You can say
And I
whatever
don't
the
think you
fuck
can
you
do the
want.
time. I don't think a lot of y'all can't do the time. I can't.
I'm the type of parent that don't care about your kids. I care
What?
about you suffering. Because if your kids is stupid enough to act the way that they acting, right? That means that there's something that you didn't do accordingly
Absolutely.
as a parent,
And that's talked about.
right? So I'm gonna fuck your kids up,
Right. Right.
and you can't get mad because if you would have fucked them up, they wouldn't be acting like this, and I wouldn't have to do it. I'm sorry. I'm a parent, and that's it. Like
Nothing else to say.
I'm respectful. I'm cordial. I have compassion. I have understanding. I get it. I'm not better than nobody. When it comes to other things, I may be a little bit more fortunate, even in my mind, because my mind is what gives me my riches.
Right.
You dig? But some people is they bugged out, son.
They bugged out. They definitely bugged out.
And I feel bad because when I was young, I used to hustle, and those are the kids. So I'm sorry.
Right. Right. Right.
As a true G, like I had my hand in that. My bad. I fucked up your genetics to get my pockets right.
Right. Right. Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
Well, we're gonna tie this up.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a few minutes left.
Mhm.
Let them know your Instagram. Let them know what you do for work. You got,
All
side
right.
hustle, or
All
you
right.
know.
Well, like I said, I'm part of the Hem Club, THC. If it ain't THC, it ain't official.
Okay.
Um,
Explain to them that don't know what that means.
THC is the actual hallucinogenic perspective of the weed plant. There's CBD as well, which helps our endocannabinoid system, which is a
Hmm.
health benefit. But then you got the get high.
Right, right, right.
You understand? And then, but
So
the
that's
hemp
for those
club,
that don't smoke. And
right?
honestly, I didn't know what that means because I don't smoke.
Well,
So
even if you don't smoke, the CBD
I know about
is
CBD, but the
is great for you.
THC, yeah, I heard about THC, but I don't. Now that you explained it
But
better,
like I said, the THC is the hallucinogenic property of it.
right,
The CBD, right, is for your endocannabinoid system.
right, right.
People can look it up. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you put that in there, in the description of the show.
All right,
Endocannabinoid system.
you got manager. I mean, you still a manager. You still doing videos, and
Manager.
I thought you was managing
Nah,
the
so I
R&B
never
show.
Nah. I was her road manager.
Right, right, right,
See, because I made sure that she was taken care of as an artist.
right.
I wasn't
You,
trying to get her. I was making sure that she was good.
and what's her name?
Oh,
Oh,
Nicole Marie.
okay. Shouts to Nicole Marie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Good R&B artist.
yeah,
Check out
yeah.
her work.
Right.
You know.
So yeah, I do. I do film production. Like I shoot. I do marketing, advertisement, and promo. If you got a company, I'll sit there and dissect your company and help you move to the next level.
Yeah, you're a man with different hats, man.
Yeah,
Ex-
you know what I'm saying. I'm a
Explain your
chef.
podcast, man. I would love to connect. You know, with you and your podcast and me and my business partner. Some type of way we can network and do something.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
help.
It's basically the same stuff. Stuff that I'm talking about. My
Right,
partner, my partner for one show, he might be like your people's.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But we all bounce off of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they
because
said manifest greatness. That's
that's
what
what I'm
it's
saying.
about.
But
Right,
you got to remember when you're on the same wave. I'm some people hot dogging and some people just laying on the surfboard chilling.
right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever works for you is who you are. But if we have cohesiveness and synergy, well, let's work.
Yeah, that's definitely word.
so
Mr. Fendi.
it's
Fendi.
it's nothing. I'm also a medical assistant, people.
Word.
So yeah. So I know the
Salute.
blood. Yeah,
So man, I appreciate you, man,
yeah, what's
coming
up?
up on our platform.
Yeah, love is
Giving
love,
us your
King.
information
Yeah,
and
yeah.
ideology and everything else. So the
CB.
situation in New York, part two coming when I got my partner.
Uh-huh.
Feel free when we come back. We also did a segment with Bronx keeps creating and Brooklyn keeps on taking it. You can check that
Okay.
out, on YouTube. We'd love
Okay.
for you to, being that you're from Brooklyn, we would
Flatbush,
love for you
baby.
to pull
UK
up,
all day.
you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And you live in both boroughs, so that's even better. So there's no bias in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas
That's a
say I'm
fact.
from Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn too, but I rep the BX. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
bro,
I
listen,
also live
listen,
in
listen.
Jersey and Philly, so
I mean, yo,
you know
dogs.
what I'm saying?
I used to remember when we went. I used to live in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right, right.
so on South Philly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Beans and and the rest of
Salute to
them
the
on
whole Philly.
Furnout.
DJ No Frills.
Yeah, my
Salute
man,
DJ
no
No
frills.
Frills.
Yeah, facts, my man. So I'm from Flatbush. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in Brownsville, all that. So,
Right,
but
right.
at the end of the day, right, whom you are, you could go anywhere.
And get it. I went everywhere. I was I never had what they say now. They say check in. That's not my
Yeah,
era. I want to say my age, but I still go anywhere I want to go without having to
yeah,
worry about
yeah,
checking in. Because it's just like you said, it's the energy. I'm not
yeah.
coming to
That's a fact.
somebody's, I'm not coming to somebody's neighborhood to take their woman or take
I
over
mean,
their drug scene or you know what I'm saying.
oh yeah, nah, y'all could fight
Yeah,
over
you can
that
have
bud
whatever you know.
or them
Say
rocks.
I'm on another level. Not saying I'm better than anybody,
Yeah,
but I'm
fact.
on another level because I'm more on when it comes to the female status. I'm on the foreign. So
No, no, I get it.
I don't want that's another story.
Yo,
But
before we get off, my Instagram CB two underscores cop COPAFEEL cop of fear.
right, right, right.
All right.
Appreciate this, man.
Yeah.
Salute
Love
to
is
you,
love.
and we
Yes,
off
sir,
this.
King.
You know what I'm saying?
Peace.
Peace.